What's up, everybody? My name is Nate. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the weekly rotation. I talk about what I wore last week and some updates as far as my perfumery stuff is concerned. I'm gonna be probably shifting this over to a different show, but if you want to skip ahead, here's the timestamp and you can skip ahead on past the perfumery stuff. So full steam ahead. It's a lot of work starting a brand, I'm coming to find out. But I did get my boxes in, so I'm gonna try to be releasing 2 fragrances. The first one being Neptune's Crown, which you guys are familiar with. I talk about it a lot, but this is my new brand, Atanci. You can go to the website in the description down below. But this is the box. I got the notes on the back of the box here, and on the front here, it just says Atanci, Neptune's Crown. But and then I have Aqua Vortex, which is going to be another fragrance that I'm going to be releasing alongside it. I'm still working on the formulation, so it's just taking me a little bit to correct this. I've been working on this formula for a while now, and I'm trying to get it corrected. But I love the way the boxes came out. It's really cool seeing it all kind of come together. It's been fun, but it's also been stressful because it's kind of a rebrand of what I thought I was going to do. I thought I was going to release it under Paragon Fragrance, but I wanted to kind of put it under its own umbrella a little bit. I spent roughly right around $600 to get all the promo stuff, all the packaging for Paragon Fragrances, for all the stuff, and then all of that went to waste because I did the rebrand. So it's definitely, I'm not even going to be making any money off of it, which is fine. I believe that direction is a lot better than speed. If you're going in the right direction, no matter how long it takes you, you're going to end up at the destination that you want to end up at. If you go at the speed, you might not understand where you're going, and you might end up in a spot that you originally never wanted to be in. So that's my reasoning behind it. I'll let you know when it's all available. I'll keep you guys informed and updated as I go, but for right now, I'm excited about it. I got my boxes and making some forward progress. All right, kicking off into the weekly rotation. I wore Hawas Ice on Monday, and this stuff has really grown on me. It is a fresh, sweet, musky smell. It's an easy fragrance to wear. It is super good. It projects off. It lasts a long time. I did get a compliment when I wore this. Somebody just said I smelled really nice, so I was really happy about that. And it kind of, whenever I have like mixed opinions about a fragrance and I get a compliment, I'm like, okay, maybe I was a little too hard on this. Let me refocus here. Let me, start enjoying it a little bit more. It's not the most unique fragrance in the market, but I'm starting to warm up to it. It's not something you need to warm up to. It is a nice fragrance. It's just, I was a little harsh on it when it first came out. So, but then on Tuesday, I wore the Bleu de Chanel, the Eau de Parfum version. And, there's nothing else to say about this, but it's fantastic stuff. I usually sway towards the Parfum version. I believe that the Parfum version just has this one's number, but I like this one too. It's got that incensey kind of vibe, the spiciness. I really do find it excellent. And who am I to say if it's excellent or trash or not, because it's just a super popular fragrance that almost everybody loves. So, but Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum is super fantastic. And then on Wednesday, I wore Polo Red Parfum. Not a lot of people love it. I have a sweet spot for it. I like it a lot. It's sweet, it's musky. It's kind of like, like Polo Red with a twist. Really is. There's a absinthe note in here. I think that's the way you say it, but a lot of people don't jam with it. I find it very interesting though. It's definitely not in the DNA of, like, the Polo Red usually has the cranberries and then the coffee. That's usually what Polo Red was designed around, but this kind of veers away from that. It's like a more modern take to it. Sweet, musky, fresh. I really hope that they release an elixir version of this. Polo Red Elixir would be amazing. Reintroduce the coffee and add the cranberry, and boom, you're gonna have your audience like this for sure. And then on Thursday, I wore this. I like this stuff a lot. It doesn't really get mentioned a whole lot because there's a whole bunch of clones on the market right now. Everyone has a clone of bottles and just crazy. But this is a clone of Oud Royal, or Royal Oud from Creed. And this has a woody denseness to it, pink pepper, bergamot, some beautiful citrus at the top, but it's also got this like floral nuance too. I really like this stuff a lot. I wear it, and the scent trail around it is very masculine, woody, and musky too. I really think that it's a excellent kind of like signature scent DNA, and I really love the Creed one too, but the Creed, it's like $500-600 now, so it's crazy. This is what I wore on Friday, part of Prada Carbon, and this is a Sauvage kind of style, but it's got a lot more lavender, linalool acetate kind of, it's very fresh, and it's got this lavender nuance, and then the pepper nuance, and then the elamine. It's that signature Sauvage kind of DNA. Love it though. If you have not tried Prada Carbon, I think it hasn't, I don't think it has been discontinued. I think it's been sold, or it is being sold in Sephora's and Macy's and Dillard's and stuff. So you can go try this one out at those local, retailers. I don't think it's hard to find, but love that stuff so much. It's just a compliment beast. Carries through the air quite nice. And it's a little different from Sauvage, where it doesn't sound like smell like you're, smelling like Sauvage. And then on Saturday, I decided to reach for something that I have never worn. Actually, I wore it once, but I was wearing this Starwalker Extreme. And this one is a fresh spicy. It's a bit musky, but it's got this like fresh spicy with the Starwalker DNA. So it's got that signature kind of bamboo aspects to it. It still has that freshness, but it adds in this like cardamom spiciness to it. It's also, I feel like it's got some like nutmeg in there too, and some other spices going on that kind of give it that oomph, but it's definitely not a long lasting fragrance. It lasts for me of about 5 hours. I did spray on something else. I forgot what I sprayed on Saturday, but it's really good. It's not a long lasting fragrance, but it gets the job done. And it smells like soapy, sexy, spicy with a little bit of that like bamboo kind of character. And then today I'm deciding to rock Hashavat by Nishane. I love this stuff. It's an oak moss heavy pineapple Creed Aventus niche perfume, I think. This is the nicher version of Aventus. It's got that rich oak moss character to it. It's got that sexy pineapple to it. It is not a safe blind buy, really. If you're a fragrance enthusiast, if you like richer compositions, try it out, definitely. Maybe get a sample. I think you're gonna like it. But if you're a newbie or like new guy to the block that hasn't really experienced a lot of fragrances, richer fragrances, maybe don't try it. I mean, blind buy it, don't blind buy it. Definitely try it if you're interested, but not a blind buy safe. Anyway, I wanna hear from you guys. What did you wear last week? I wanna know down in the comments down below. And did anything jump out at you that you loved, that you tried, that you loved? And did anybody do any Black Friday shopping? And did you pick up any good fragrances? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. Take care, guys. We will see you next time.